Hi Aquarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Aquarius, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Aquarius, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Aquarius spirit. All right, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Aquarius, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have the devil in reverse. Somebody feels this connection is getting a bit toxic. Maybe they feel they need to release this connection. I do see there is a feeling of unrest right now between the two of you. One of you doesn't seem happy. They feel, maybe their person is not nurturing, or there's too much conflict. Maybe, you know, it's time to choose another path, or there is disharmony in this connection. The other person is also kind of losing hope and saying, I was dealing with the trickster, I'm fed up, I need to give up. Maybe they found out something which made them angry. They feel that person is being very selfish and self-centered and not being fair. So there is a maybe need to let this toxicity go. um, that's my first thought. Of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards, but let me ask the universe first. Spirit, what's going on with Aquarius and that person? Why are they both feeling this way right now? Aquarius and that person, Spirit. Aquarius and that person. What's going on in this connection, Spirit? Okay. The first card here, Aquarius, says balance. There's a need for equal give and take. There is a lack of balance in this connection at the moment. Maybe you guys need to compromise, or, you know, there is a lack of balance right now. This is a past life connection. You've known this connection before. This is meant to play out, and maybe in this lifetime, you need to heal or need to compromise or give to each other. Last card says time. Sometimes time is the best medicine. So if things are hot right now or troubled, don't lose your cool, viewer, Aquarius, whoever's watching. Just give it time. Never make decisions from a place of anger and upset. Okay, so if Aquarius and that person could say something to each other right now, Spirit, what would that be? Aquarius and that person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Aquarius and that person, Spirit. Aquarius and that person. All right, let's take a few more from another deck. Aquarius and that person, Spirit, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? And a few more from a third deck, and then we can start the reading, Aquarius. Aquarius and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Aquarius, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here says, when you told me you thought I was too good to be true, I was one of the few good and true people in your life. I've never loved any way the way I love you. I didn't expect to feel so much, but your stone cold silence broke me. The pain is like grief. It feels like my lover died and I died along with them. I get so triggered seeing you do things for the karmic that I want you to do for me. It pisses me off because we should be together. Why are you wasting time for? I guarded my heart because I didn't want to be hurt again. I had to move on because I wasn't ready for a committed relationship. I think about you often and I still miss you. You deserve someone better than me. No one else comes close to all the good things you've done for me. I keep hearing songs and it always reminds me of you and I. You check all my boxes. How can that be possible? Trying to gather up the courage to get in contact with you. Alright, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start this reading. But before that, I'm going to take an angel blessing card, and this one is going to be Aquarius for the viewer of the reading, which could be you watching, could be the cross watcher. So a blessing, guidance, advice, or a message for the person watching the reading. You get the card of reward. Okay, so maybe this is a hint, wink, wink from the universe. Maybe you could try maybe sending a gift to your partner, right? There is a need to compromise, need for balance. I think the love is still there, but there could be a bit of upset right now. So, well, reward. Okay, so Spirit, tell me now what's going on. Let's start with this side, who I'll be addressing as person A. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. I'm not guessing which side you're on, because I could be dealing with two Aquariuses on either side as well. But if this is your reading, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, secret crush. Could even be your business partner, relative, best friend, neighbor, co-worker. So please use your own judgment here. Okay, it is a general reading. Alright, so person A, let's start with you. How are you feeling currently? In your feelings, in your emotions, I see the Sun card is in reverse. Why is that? Why are you feeling unhappy? I think person A does want to travel towards the other person. They want to travel towards the other person. They want to reconcile with the other person, but they are a little scared. They're scared that the other person who they maybe disrespected in the past is still upset and angry with them. They are afraid that, what if things backfire on me? Let me wait and watch. Let me wait and watch, see which is the right time, maybe to go towards my person. They are kind of going through a tower at the moment. Why are you going through a tower? What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for you? What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse for you? Yeah, they are a little scared that the other person is angry with them or is upset with them. It's like, let me wait and watch, let me spy on them from afar. Right now, if I go, I don't think they're even going to forgive me right now. They are devastated. They are devastated. Maybe the other person found out some information about them and now they're feeling like a fool. They feel, even if I was to go towards them and apologize, what if they don't even forgive me now? Why do you feel that way, person A? Tell me. Six of Swords in reverse, because there is conflict. There has been conflict, but whoever person A is, Aquarius, they are regretting. They are in regret, they are in shame, they are in guilt, they are in remorse for whatever this person did or what happened between the two of you. But they are kind of now waiting for some time to go back so that the other person has healed enough. At least that's what they're manifesting. But inside of them, I think they are very afraid. They're very afraid that the other person has probably turned their back on them. Three of Wands in reverse. Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, this person is wanting a chance. They want a chance. It's like, let me just kind of go. If I get a chance, I'll go and start from scratch. I'm ready to prove to them. Now I'm ready to put work into this connection. They don't want to be left behind, or they want to come out of the cold with the other person. They're ready to put the work in. They want to see, this is the reward or a present they want to take to the other person. It's like, maybe I can, offer them something stable or a big gift or something. I'm ready to prove to them that, I'm apologetic or whatever, because they're feeling stuck. Okay, so tell me, person A, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Two of Wands in reverse. They don't want to wait anymore. They want to get unstuck. They don't like the stress and anxiety. This person wants to get unstuck from the situation they find themselves in. They want to go towards the other person and say, hey, I want to have a long lasting connection with you. They want to fight for this connection because they are very afraid if they don't make a move, they're going to lose out. They're going to lose out on this uh, long term commitment. Yes, person A definitely wants to end the fight, but I think they are a little nervous about maybe sending that message. Maybe they are waiting for some barriers to come down. Right now they are lacking a bit of courage. Okay, so tell me, person A, your action card is here, which I'm going to open later, of course. Right now, I'm going to go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So, person B, how are you feeling? What's the star card in reverse for you? You seem to have lost hope. Why? Yeah, person B says, I've taken a step back from this connection. I've taken a step back from this connection. Why? Because maybe you guys had some argument or fight or some words were exchanged. Person B is still, I think, very upset and angry. They're trying to heal their own broken heart. They feel that their person doesn't love them anymore. It's best to close this chapter down. I think person B has totally isolated themselves because maybe they found out some information which made them feel, hey, I was dealing with some kind of a trickster energy. They were not honest with me. They were fooling me. They were giving me illusions. Maybe it's time for me to maybe just be single and independent and focus on myself, make my own dreams and wishes come true. But all this is coming from a place of upset and anger. Right? So there has been some kind of a battle or some power games or some power play that's happened here where person B felt, yeah, they always get the better of me. They've taken my love for granted and whatever. But so person B says, I gave my all. I was ready to do everything for them, but they didn't love me or they took me for granted. So why do you feel that way, person B? Tell me. Ten of Wands in reverse. Person B says, because I was carrying all the emotional weight on my shoulders. I was the one who was, keeping things going, and while they were doing nothing. All they gave me was stress and anxiety and sleepless nights, and maybe person B found out, like I said, some information which is now prompting them to feel, okay, this is over. This is over. Maybe I just need to cut this connection out once and for all. I need to focus on my future. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I need to give up on them now. Why? Person B, okay, tell me, how do you see person A right now? How do you feel about this connection? How do you feel about the situation right now? Person B says, I see them as a very selfish individual. Very selfish, attention seeking, always pushing me away. Always, it's all about them. It's about what they want. It's self-centered behavior, I think. So person B says, I think that's just still angry. Give me more. Yeah, it's like person B says, I always imagined we would go the long haul, but we are not on the same page right now. It's like 10 of Cups upright, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So person B feels this is unfair. This is unjust. This is unfair. They're not being right. They're not doing right by me. So I think person B is just very, very disappointed. And I think they have been waiting for a long time to see some action from person A, maybe hoping that they would return. Half of their mind, I do still see that they wanted person A to return and treat them right, or, make them feel nurtured or cared for. But because I think that hasn't happened, person B says, yeah, I know the truth. I know they don't love me. If they haven't taken a leap of faith towards me, then they don't love me. So let's see what actions you guys will take then. Going to take another deck for this one, Aquarius. And while I shuffle this deck, may I also please remind you, if the storyline is resonating with your storyline, then let me know by tapping the thumbs up button or leaving a comment. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. And last week I did get a little delayed in posting some, I think, fire sign videos, and I got bombarded with emails, some of concerns, some of complaints. It's like you were late, but please understand, I'm only human. I can have some setbacks once in a while. So please make sure once you subscribe, also put your notification bells on so you don't, miss it, even if I'm late for one day or something. All right, so person A, action from your end towards person B or otherwise in your own life. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this person is totally stuck. They're feeling they're getting some bad karma. Things are not moving in their favor. Things are stuck in this connection. So what do you intend to do? They are sitting in discontent, missing their person, thinking about the fight. All they can think about is, how do I return? They do want to return. They are missing person B. They want this. Look at this person scratching their head. Okay, we've had a fight. Now what do I do? How do I return? So they are stuck trying to figure out a way to return. And person B matters to them. They want a long-lasting connection. This is the Four of Wands, which is like, let's be happy together forever. So person B, what about you? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life. King of Swords in reverse. Person B is angry. They're saying they are rude to me. They are rude to me, mean to me. They don't open up their emotions. They talk badly to me. So what you going to do then, person B? What's your action going to be towards person A in the next 7 days? King of Swords in reverse. Two of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, person B says, I don't know. I don't know. Yes, I'm holding ground right now, depending on their behavior. I do love them. I do love them if they would step up and do right by me and prove to me, put in the work. I think secretly person B is manifesting that. They are manifesting that either person A will change drastically from the King of Swords in reverse to a King of Pentacles upright, and prove to them. I think that's what they're manifesting. Am I right? Or is it that you're saying, okay, if it's not going to be them, let me manifest someone new? No, I think person B is also, they're wanting person A to fight for them. They're wanting person A to, I think person B is holding ground. They are still holding on to that hope that person A would come and woo them or, try again and again. And because somewhere I think person B also wants this Ten of Cups. My God, both of you want the same thing. So if there's been a bit of upset or anger or, fight between the two of you, this can be solved. I think Spirit saying there's just a lack of balance. There needs to be an equal give and take here. Why is the Devil in reverse, Spirit? Overall energy for Aquarius's reading. Why is the Devil in reverse? Why is the Devil in reverse, Spirit? Three of Cups, yes. If this toxicity can go, if this anger, resentment can go, it can lead to a beautiful reunion. I think heart of hearts, both of you want the same thing. Maybe an apology can, person A, maybe apology. You can start with an apology and then maybe offer a gift or a present or something. And yes, do something nice to balance the scales. Things can be made right. It's just that devil is like sitting between the two of you right now, which has to be eliminated. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Aquarius.